Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to True Stories with me, Sherry Weems. I hope you guys are all having a safe and happy week. It's TGIS. Thank goodness it's Sherry. My corny little saying, right? All right, let me just get this rolling here. And just a quick recap. Last week we went over the interview with Frankie Sr. Today's interview, we're going to be going over Frankie Jr., which was Shanann Watts' brother. And as we all know, this is the case with Christopher Watts in Colorado, where he killed his pregnant wife and two beautiful little girls for literally no reason. So here we go.
So we're just talking to everybody in the family, just getting kind of some background information. See if there's something that you never know when you might have a piece of information that triggers something else that we need to look into and stuff like that. So we're just trying to do a thorough investigation, talk to everybody.
This is all to help Shannon, right?
Absolutely. Yep, absolutely. Like I told you, Dad, I know this is a really tough time. I'm very sorry to have to meet you in these circumstances. I'm sorry for your loss. I can't imagine what you guys are going through. So I really appreciate you guys taking time to speak with us. And no problem. I know it's probably not an easy thing to do. So I really appreciate it. But like I said, we're trying to do the best, most thorough investigation we can for Shannon and the girls. So
nerves, no more nerves.
Yeah.
Not getting, I don't know. Like a walk coming in, I was like, oh, there it is.
Yeah. It's crazy. Well, let me just start off getting some information from you. It's Frankie?
Yes.
And your last name?
Rusek.
Same as your dad?
Yes. That's weird. I just made a post like a week before all this happened. I said, I'm the last one that I can extend my family's last name, even though she couldn't anyway,
Mm-hmm.
But it's just weird.
Yeah.
So strange.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm the only Rusek left.
Really?
John, I don't even know who he is. I met him on Facebook.
Really?
He's not related to me at all. It's just weird.
Yeah.
So I didn't know. It's a weird last name.
Yeah, it's not a common last name.
We're probably related somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere.
Who knows? But
where is he at?
Like Buffalo, New York.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. Pretty close to where we grew up.
Yeah.
New Jersey.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What you did, Mercer?
November 8th, 1985.
We'll just start off if there's anything that you want to say or have been thinking about or anything that you think we should know.
Other than I told them, she wasn't sick at all until the day you got there, which I thought was strange. When you come out to take care of her at all, she was up all night. I kept checking out her.
So this is in North Carolina?
Yeah. Okay. The day he got there, he was acting real standoffish, but we never thought anything. Just didn't think anything. Didn't think he didn't feel good, or he was tired from the flight, or he didn't think anything. He's just I don't know. He's acting a little weird. Like distant, but I mean, if we'd have known any of this, like he was talking to someone else, I mean, boy, that would have been a whole different story.
Yeah.
But I mean, my sister, she didn't act like anything was wrong until at all. Nothing. Like it's normal, same thing as it always has been.
She never said anything to you about them not getting along?
No, nothing.
How close were you with her?
Pretty close. She would tell me things like she wouldn't tell my parents.
Right. That's another reason to talk to everybody.
Yeah. And and she told her friends things she wouldn't tell me. Because she wouldn't want me to worry, and she knew eventually I'd probably tell my dad or mom.
Right.
So like at the beach when she found out about her lupus or something. There was something going on, and it was like acting up or something. She told me in the elevator, she's like, "Don't tell mom and dad." I was like, "Okay." This was like 5 years ago. But I was like, oh, thanks. I feel special.
Right.
Thank you. But no, other than that, I mean, that's the only thing that I can say. I kept checking on. She's always so private, and so like not to worry about her. Don't worry about me. I'm okay. Like I'm gonna get you wet rags. She was throwing up. And she had real bad headache. She's always had headaches. That's kind of why she had a surgery in her neck. I guess that's why she had something wrong with her discs. And she just had it like I don't know 5 or 6 months ago. She had one of them big braces. She has a scar. But I mean, I don't sleep good. I've been depressed for a couple of years, so I don't sleep till about 5 or 6 in the morning. And I sleep 2 or 3 hours when I get up, as you probably can see. And I sleep when I can. And I don't know. I just kept checking on. I'm in and out smoking cigarettes or whatever, and I go in and peek on her, and she slept on the couch, which I thought was odd. And that he never came out to see her, or because he used to be like so like nurturing, so like. I mean, I was almost like, dude, you're a little much. Who cares? I mean, who's like that? Like he went from being like the best guy I could ever picture for my sister to I could care less what happened. So, like I hugged him a week ago. Said, thanks, man. Thanks for everything. I'll see you. And he helped me with my brakes on my truck. And he's a very smart mechanic. He's trying to help me with them. He used to give me advice with them and things. It's just so mind blowing. When he did the interview, we kind of knew. I was like, oh, there's no doubt. Especially with back to the truck and drive. I was so mad. I wanted to get here, and I wanted to get him to the police station myself. But I'm glad that I didn't ever stop me, and they did what they did. He was stupid enough to say, blurt out things. So thank God, they'd probably still be missing. Probably still be looking. So, but I don't know. That's the only thing I really. I don't know. I'm kind of private myself, so I was like kind of in my room a lot. So, I mean, I wish I'd hung out with him more. Like being depressed, you kind of seclude yourself from people, and I come out when I feel good, and I go out and play with everybody, and I don't know. If I'd have known any of this, I would have spent way more time, done way more things. But I figured out, so I was like, I'll see you guys in October. I'll come up for Halloween or something, and go trick or treating with the kids. And the other thing was weird at Shannon, but this is I think for all moms. Like she was on the back porch, and I mean the girls can see her, literally see her, and she's on the phone like making a call, and she's like, okay, honey, just wait a minute, and they're screaming like bloody murder, like they would never see her again, like screaming, like hey, it's okay, mommy's okay, let's see who she is, And they even if she go up the door, she'd go out to them and they'd go play somewhere else. They just wanted to know she was there, like by them. And I mean that's a mom thing, but and I was like, damn, Chris, what do you chop liver? And he was like, yeah, I know, right? And that was it. And then I thought it was, so I'm like my mom, like hey dad, hey mom, it's a mom thing. But I don't know. He's dinner time, we had Bojangles, and they had like these little separate. If I don't know Bojangles, it's a chicken place.
I've heard
And
of
they
it.
have little things of coleslaw, and they only had like so many for like the family. And there was like one left, and I was like, Shannon, do you want it? She's like, no, you can have it. And Chris over scarfing his down, but he hasn't been there, so I was like, I didn't think, they already had Bojangles once or twice, and he loved it. He grew up in his house, and I was like, let me his, and I was like, can you eat it? She's like, no, it's okay, I promise. I'm like, just eat it. She won't. That's just how we are. We're both stubborn. So it was sat there in the fridge forever till someone ate it, but I ended up eating it. But I don't know. It's just I have no idea where this even come from. I've come up with different scenarios in my head. I don't know. Not like when you get mad at somebody, and I've been in arguments, fights with girlfriends, and they say things that get you into a rage. You're like, oh hell no, And I thought maybe he could have told her, or she was like, hey, where'd that $60 go to on the little trip he went to the baseball game? And I think he maybe could have told her what he did. He was on a date with his new girl, and she could have said, oh yeah. I was with some guy in North Carolina the whole time or something, and that's he could have done something and woke girls up. That's why he had to do that. I don't know. I don't know. I could never see him hurting my sister, let alone like smacking her. I've never heard her yell, get loud, curse. I mean, seriously, like
You never heard
unbelievable.
any
No,
violence between them?
At our wedding, I'm crying, thanking God for him being in my sister's life, and doing my speech. Yeah.
So one thing I just wanted to clarify, you said she got sick when he showed up in North Carolina. Is that
Yeah,
right?
well, it was that night. I don't know. We ate dinner, and he's on one side, she was on the other, but it's the tables up against the wall. So, it's just just the way it is, because there's not much room at mom's kitchen. And, I mean, I was like, I bet you guys missed each other, you guys had fun tonight, and they're like, yeah, 'cause I don't know. Now that I look at it, I kind of see it. But
Right.
I didn't register that. I didn't think anything of it at all. And I don't know. She just I was in my room watching TV. It was about maybe 2 in the morning, and I don't really know. It was late. Everyone was sleeping, and I heard something going on, and I went peeking up with the girls or her, and I was like, "Hey, you all right?" And she's like, "Yeah, I'm okay." So what's wrong? She said, "I'm just sick." And I was like, "Pregnancy stuff?" And she's like, "Yeah, probably." And she said, "I'm dehydrated." And that's what she said. One of her girlfriends, and she actually made a post saying she was dehydrated here in the South, but she's not. She drinks water like she's like no one's business. Really, it's constantly. And she eats nothing but vegetables. And I have a garden in North Carolina. Constantly getting her cucumbers and like peppers, and she makes salads and trying to. She's always healthy. Always nut with that, and keeping the baby healthy. That was her main thing, And I was like, "Do you need anything? Like, can you take anything?" She's like, "No, I can't really take anything." I was like, Um, I said, "Well, what can I do?" She said, "It's just okay. I'll let you know." And she asked me for some shorts. I gave her shorts. It's actually they pair up probably with me. I wear them. But, and I think I checked her 2 or 3 times. Just make sure she was okay. I'd like peek around the corner on the couch, make sure she was okay. And I think maybe she went in there so she didn't go back in the room, wake kids up. Maybe, so that's what I was thinking. Um, but I heard they got in an argument that night on the back porch. So I don't know. I don't know what the argument was about. I wasn't even there. And I think it's my dad or mom or somebody said they got in a little argument. But
So you didn't hear the argument? Someone
no.
told you they didn't? Okay.
Yeah, I don't even know. I know it was about his parents and stuff that he had just gotten back from his parents. I think that was actually. I think that was the night before they left to go home, maybe, because they had already went to the beach. I think it's hard for me to remember. It's just my brain is shot, really. But it was one of the. It wasn't the day. It was the day we got Bojangles. I remember. So I'm pretty sure it was the day before they left, and to actually go home. But But I was like, I was like, well, the guy wanted to hang out with his family, and she was like, so she was gonna spend all week with us, and on the weekends go to his house, the family's house. So they all swim, see the kids, and she got pictures all of it to prove it. And the nut thing kind of set her off, and the family could care less. So she said, screw it, I'm staying at my mom's house, And her and my mom butt heads a lot, so she's like, man, how do you deal with this? I'm like, hey. And the guy do like I do. See, me and my girlfriend, we had broken up a couple months ago, so I went back to mom's house, let her keep the condo. She had kids, so I'm not taking let you not have a house with kids. So I was like, so I'll go back home, mom, and eat some good food. But other than that, so I can really say for I lived out there for I moved out there when she first had Bella, and
You moved to Colorado?
yeah,
Okay.
and back it was like July 1st, and what's weird is I think I actually came home on August 13th, which is weird, really weird. It's got to be around that day. 'Cause I remember it was only like 40 some days. I remember counting the days because like I don't know, I was trying to like make it out there and make her happy, and we were having so much fun. She was like take care of me like a mom. And whether she wanted to do it or not, she's stuck on mom times 10, like way more, way more. Like anal, like if you put something here, it's here, here's where it goes. But and he was, I mean, he on point with things. Like, I don't know. And I wanted to go to the beach with them, but I had to work. I was starting a new job, and a lot of times when I came home, the girls were always sleeping and things. So um, I don't know. She didn't say anything. I don't remember saying anything at all uh, about him, other than about the kids and stuff. I mean, it's just normal things. Nothing weird. Nothing off the ordinary.
How long were you in Colorado?
Um, Maybe a month and a half. Yeah, because I came home to be here by October for my class reunion. Um, that's what I remember, and I was like, I'll be back, and like we both cried and we said our goodbyes. And I actually got like 2 hours away, and or actually about an hour away, and I turned around and was starting to go back. So I can't leave my sister. Seeing her cry and saying goodbye to Bella and stuff. I was like, oh, he's eating me up the whole way. And I was like, I got to turn back around. I went back for like 20 minutes. And I was like, I really want to go home, and that's when my depression was really starting. I didn't know what was going on. I just knew I was tired a lot and things. But I still got to get a doctor for that. But obviously, it's been 4 years.
Yeah.
I've been dealing with it.
So this was back when Bella was born.
Yeah. And I was happy to help, with Bella. And she was so, like, new mom, so everything's super clean. And super perfect, like, everything's out of reach and things. And Cece was a whole other story. She's a wild child. So no matter if you put things up high, she'll find it, she'll get it. That's why she did the latches on the doors and things. She was a funny kid, I tell you. They went swimming at the house. And, the day they got there, I first met Cece. I haven't seen my sister in like 3 years, which I hate that. I'm getting so far away. But they went swimming, and they had a great time, and I was playing with them, and there's actually video with the squirt guns, and we were playing. I was having a good time. And now, so they went inside and went and got changed in their nice clean clothes and dry clothes, and they come outside, and then Bella or Cece and Bella went right by the pools, and Bella, she's just quiet and distant. She does her own little thing. Cece's just got to get her. She's just crazy. She's a crazy little kid.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like goes to put her foot over the pool, and Shannon's like, no, you just got changed, and she just looks at her like, dunk. I was like, oh my god. She's like, F you. She's like, yeah. She knows I'm not gonna get up. I'm just tired, Yeah, I'm sure. Chasing her around all day, it was exhausting. It was. Even watching her was exhausting. um, but no, that's why we're more shocked and enraged, to even, we heard about it on the news first. I remember the computer, me and my mom were inside and we're calling people and trying to see who's heard anything. And I heard my dad scream on the back porch, and we were like, oh my god. And we run out there, he's crying, and this big scream, husband admits to murdering mother and children. And we were like, I don't know, it was awful. It was awful, so I'll never forget.
I'm sorry you guys had to find out that way. That's not what we wanted to have happen.
I know. The way these media people are, it's unbelievable, man. It's just
I'm sorry you
right
guys
after
found
we
out
found
that way.
out, families calling, we're calling family, and this lady Carol calls, Carol McKinley from ABC News. I didn't know. I was like, is this Aunt Carol? And she's like, yes. And I talked for about 30 minutes. And I was like, oh my god, can you believe this? Crying to her. Towards the end of the conversation, she says something. I was like, who's this? She was like, oh, this is Carol such and such. And I was like, are you for real? You let me, shit, And I said, well, you're not releasing any of these things I'm telling you, right? She's like, no, not unless you give me whatever, access, whatever.
Consent.
Yeah. And I was like, hell no. Especially since you took it from without me knowing,
Right.
That's just wrong. I was so mad. And ever since then, every time I answer my phone, I'm like, who the hell is this?
Yeah.
I got their number saved.
Right.
It's crazy. People fucked up.
Yeah,
Really
it's
are.
terrible.
People creating fake accounts for like I said, with the Chris thing. And
Yeah, that's terrible.
I mean, we're sitting there, I'm watching the video of this court thing, 'cause we didn't really get to see it, And, since it's Chris Watts sent you a friend request, I'm like, why send it to me?
Yeah.
Send it to some other schmuck.
Yeah.
She's like, excited enough to see his face all over the internet, all over TV. You know, it's like your family went from normal life to this nightmare circus. You know, cameras everywhere, lights everywhere, people texting, calling. Everyone's been so nice, so nice. You know, it's like I don't deserve it. You know, I feel like I don't. It's not for me. It's for her and the kids. Oh, I'm so sorry. Here's this. Here's some money. I'm like, no, please. You know, because I don't feel worthy. You know, I don't do anything to have them back.
Yeah.
If I can give everything back to them, you know, I would. But I don't know. Seen him today, and I watched him in a video. I feel bad for him. I do.
Yeah.
I really do. I can't help it. I know what he did for my sister, and then when I saw her house the other day, I saw a garage, knowing that was where the dead bodies left. It ate me up. I seen him and watching him today. I was just, you know, watching the video when I got to Chris Watts thing. I was like, I still feel bad for him. I have a heart in my chest. You know, I do. And we loved the guy. We did. He's my brother. And it's just crazy.
Yeah.
They never fought, never did anything. Never argued. Even Shannon, when I was there, when I moved out there, she's like, "Can you tell me a little bit of an asshole?" You know, he's cut down probably a bitch or something.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just one of those yes man. You know, he was in love with her. That's why he was in love. He's like obsessed. And I think maybe he probably had in his head, if I can't have you, no one will. And he either did that, and then the kids had to have seen that. I don't really see any other way why he would do that. You know, at all. I really don't. But there's no doubt in my mind my sister never, ever, ever to children. She found pistachios in my room and she went off on me. She's like, "What are you thinking? That's the worst night she could be around." I was like, "I'm sorry, I've been here for like months. I didn't know. I'm sorry." You know, on my shelf. She's like, "You need them CCs you can get to them." I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry." So I went through my room, made sure everything was, you know, everything, chocolate, whatever. And very protective, very protective. And I mean, she was all of them, all of them. And guys, I don't know, she loves her kids, loved her more than anything in this world. She wasn't supposed to have kids. She had lupus. They told her she could never have kids. She almost had endometriosis when she was young. She had so many scares, and you know, that's all she ever wanted was kids. Every time she seen a kid, she would hold one and walk around the house, babysit them. I don't know how to have the picture she's got with kids on her hips all growing up. She just wanted to be a mom. And when she found out she was pregnant, it was crazy. Everyone was freaking out. I couldn't believe it. And then my parents, they all flew out. I wish I could have came, but that's when I ended up moving out here. And then they found out about CC, and I was like, this is crazy, you know. And then she found out she was pregnant again. I was like, oh boy, this is a boy this time. I know it. I had a feeling. My mom did that little test with the needle in the string.
Yeah.
And it said boy. I was like,
Really?
oh, this is gonna be cool. You know, I was so excited because you know, you got phone your nieces and stuff all you want, but
Right.
a boy you can go fish. You know, I mean, I could do it with girls, but you know what I mean. It's
Right.
like boy things.
Yeah.
You know, and I was so excited because I don't know if I can have kids. I tried with girls all this time. 33 years old. You know, I don't have any. So obviously something's wrong. You know, but because they all have kids now. All my ex-girlfriends. But you know, and so I was like, well, screw it. You know, I got some nieces. Don't worry about it. You know, I'll take care of them, spoil them. You know, so now I got nothing.
Yeah. We're up and down.
Yeah,
That'd be tough.
yeah, smallest sister, my only family member.
So you said she was sleeping on the couch when she was out there. Did she do that the whole time she was there?
No, not
Just-
once. Not once. Only when he was there.
Okay. Did she sleep on the couch the whole time he was there?
He was there like one day, and then they went to the beach, and then they came back, and for sure that was the night. And then she slept on the couch. The night before they went to the beach, they all slept in the room.
How many nights was he there?
Maybe 3. I think I passed by that. I don't know. I'm not gonna keep paying attention to stuff like that. It wasn't much because he was just supposed to come there and he was hanging out with us for a day. Then he was gonna go to the beach. And the last day he came back, he was gonna hang out with his family. And they were supposed to go to the beach with them. And I think they did, but they didn't meet up at all. They
Oh,
wasn't gonna do nothing. Yeah.
Yeah.
They had a plan, you know. And his dad loved those kids. He did. family, they gotta go through a whole lot.
Right.
I can imagine what they're going through. They lost nieces and their son, and I'm sure some of them had love for my sister, not the mom so much, but he had some from,
Right.
And I was keeping in touch with his sister through this thing, even after the interview, and I, oh boy, I knew immediately. And I was like, just ignore it. People are going to talk crap. Just ignore it.
The media.
Yeah. No, people commenting on that.
But I mean, his interview with the media.
Yeah. And people are like, oh, he's guilty. He's going to rot in hell. He's guilty as shit. And she started trying to stick up for him. I was like, just let it be. And I said, we all love Chris. We're all still a family. Whether people butt headed or not, there's a family missing right now. And that's what we got to worry about. And she said something. She said, I'm worried. I'm scared for everybody. Is what she said. I thought that was kind of weird. I'm scared for everybody. I was like, but still again, Chris, that's the Chris we know.
Yeah.
So I was like, well. But then after, like I said with the interview, I was like, this is all too much. This is immediately him laughing. That was just not him. It's like the devil got into him and turned him into a whole different person. It's like just shut him off. Like he was never like a hyper happy guy. He's always kind of, I don't know. He just didn't get excited about things. He didn't really show emotion. But now he's like, really not showing anything.
Yeah.
But that's,
What's his sister's name?
Jamie Watts. No, yeah, Jamie. Hang on. It's not Watts anymore. I'd have to go through a bunch of messages. I remember seeing it like in my head the other day. She was maybe me and everyone deleted and blocked each other. Me and her stayed friends at all.
Yeah.
I didn't have no problem to nobody. I'm easy going. If you don't mess with me, I'll mess with you. You and Shannon have problems. That's your problem. That's not on me. That's you guys. And their family become like our family. And like I said, his dad. He posted pictures of those little girls every day, and every time Shannon posted something, he would comment and love and like it. Ronnie, he was a good dude. And I can imagine they're probably losing their jobs over this. God knows, because people are coming to their jobs. And parents had nothing to do with this, as far as I know. Even if they did, they weren't here.
Right.
They didn't make them do it. And then, the thing with strangulation, it's like you have a chance to stop doing what you're doing, or you can continue. And if you're done with one, you still have choices to go to the other two. I don't know. I keep seeing it in my head, like in his point of view of my family's faces. And I don't know why I asked God to get it away from me. I don't want to see that anymore. I don't know why. I guess like either Shannon's talent showed me or what, but I wish it would go away. Jamie Watts Williams is her name.
Watts Williams?
Yeah, on Facebook. Yeah, she's
Do you have her phone number, or do you just talk to her through Facebook?
No, it's just through Facebook. Yeah.
Messenger, or do you call her on Facebook?
No, we never were supposed like that. This was like the only time. I think January 9th, 2014 was the last time I talked to her on here.
Oh, okay.
Before this. But I said, she said, no one was talking to nobody for no reason. And when they went missing, and my parents both thought that was kind of odd, but I think they were scared for their son, and they didn't want to because anything said could have been misconstrued. And she said to me out of nowhere, she said, "Hi, I just want you to know I'm scared for everyone involved." And I said, "Thank you. You and I both. This is crazy. We are torn up, disbelief, and shock. Thanks again. Just pray as much as possible." She said, "Oh, trust me, I know I haven't said anything, but honestly, I'm trying to figure it out." She said, I just can't. People are making the most horrible assumptions." I said, "No, that's Facebook. I try not to read the comments. Some people are assholes. I'm sorry." She said, "Someone's asking me, what's the mark on his neck?" Oh, boy, I saw it. I'm like, how did no one see that? And I was like, I know, they are I'm still a nice guy. I don't care. Even if I tell my folks I'm praying for his family, I am. I'm praying for him. I said what I said the first day. I said, may Satan have mercy on his soul instead of God. And I meant it. But now, I feel bad for the guy. So, I mean, he's never been in trouble in life. He's never even went to court. I don't think this is like a whole new thing for him.
Right.
So he's scared to death. I was just hoping he would be man enough today to be like, you know what, this is what happened. But I'm sure his team has talked to him enough, try to make him believe he can get out of this. And it's not gonna happen. I don't give a shit. The whole world will go up for if he gets free. I even said I'll pay for his bail. But anyway, I said I know they're asking us to make your messenger private or delete your comment. Well, how would you? You know it. I said people are heartless. Just ignore it. She said I'm trying to, but it's hard. Um, we he would never hurt his family. I don't understand this. I said, oh, trust me, I know people are already assuming they're deceased. Like, what the fuck? Everyone is an expert online. She said Facebook is the devil. Uh, I said, oh, I know. We all love Chris. It's killing me. I'm actually trying to stay off here for a few days. And yes, you're right. People are effed up and don't care. That's why I said for them to be respectful to her and to us. And she said, I appreciated that comment. I appreciated that comment. And I said, please just ignore it. We all are going through enough. We don't need the extra stress either. She said, I'm doing my best. Thank you. I'm here if you need anything. I said, thank you so much. Same here. She did a heart. And I said, I love you guys. Stay strong. I'm so worried about them. We can't even think straight. She said, me too. I'm a mess. I said, this feels like something out of a scary movie or some nightmare. I'm in shock. I don't want to believe any of this. My sister and nieces are all I have, and Chris is like a brother to me. You guys became our family. Yes, some butt heads, but this all needs to be put aside because there is something more important thing to worry about right now. All of our sanity and the precious lives of 3 kids and my only sister. Um, she said, I totally agree. We are family, and yes, lots of crashing heads at the time, but big bold letters. We all want them home. I just can't believe the onslaught of people attacking him. I said, I understand that people don't know him like we do, but don't let it bother you. It will make you insane. I know you love your bro. Anyone. I said, oh, I know. That's blood. You fight for the ones you love. I'd be the same way, which I am. Don't let it bother you. People won't stop. And once they know they got you, they'll keep going. They're harmless. And she said, they are ridiculous. And this was the next day at 11 a.m. I said, hey, I just wanted to say I love you guys. I'm praying that we get some good news soon. And she said, love y'all too. Praying so hard. And then that was at 4 p.m. So she took her all day and messaged me back. And then that's the day after sure we found out. And that's when I said that. And I blocked her. I didn't want her to see what I wrote because she loves her brother, just like I love my sister. And I'll do whatever the hell it takes to find him. And I was trying to get out here as much as I got. If someone would have paid my ticket, I'd have been here. It probably wouldn't have been good. And it's probably good it happened the way it did because then nobody would know anything. Cause I don't know. I can tell you. It wouldn't have been good.
I can understand that.
But that was the only person I talked to. I mean, I don't talk to his parents or nothing. And her brother, her husband, he's a little weird guy too, but he's nice. He's a nice guy. He's just
How far away do they live from you guys?
Spring Lake, I think. So I don't know, like it's almost towards Fayetteville. We're like an hour, 45 minutes out from Fayetteville. So I only went to their mom's house once for Belle's birthday or something like that. It's before CC came, and Belle was just a little baby. Um, but I'm pretty sure they stay kind of close to each other. But my dad knows. He knows what he did. Pretty sure he knows the address and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was, I don't know. It's as hard as I knew in my head immediately. As soon as I heard his truck back in the driveway, all the doors were locked from the inside out. Someone had to come into that garage. Someone had to leave to that garage. And that was the only way. And I immediately knew. And his hands stuff ripped off her bed. A ring was on the counter. I see my sister in my head. I know my sister. I know she took her ring off. She's like, you have the house, you have everything. I just want my kids, and she probably took the kids the phone, and was going to walk out and maybe attack her off the couch. And the girls were like, mommy, mommy, and and I don't know. I mean, I've been bad enough to want to like not strangle anybody, but like, I don't know, like my ex-girlfriend, she put a hole on my arm. And I didn't do nothing, but boy, I was like so mad. I was like, Jesus, what's wrong with you? I took her phone, I was doing like this, and I was playing with her. She's like, bit a hole. I have a scar, I'll show you. And she bit a hole in my arm. I'm like, what's wrong with you? But I mean, never. And she would have done that for a fact. I've lived that my whole life.
How often did you talk to Shannon?
Not as much as I wish. She posted every day.
Yeah.
So I would comment and love and do that. And it seemed like more often I would. Like recently before she came, I guess, because I guess I knew she was coming, and I always loved the girls' pictures and things like that. And I don't know, it's hard to remember back. I didn't really pay attention to much. I just went with the flow. My life is a whole other crazy mess. So, trying to remember and I don't know. They said there's like someone we can talk to here, like a psychiatrist or whatever. Not a psychiatrist, but I mean, we had a family doctor at home that they all got to see for their life. I don't have one, and I mean, I don't like to go see a therapist. I would like some like medication or something. I don't sleep. This is getting worse. I'm shooting the end of my ass.
Yeah.
I'm going crazy. Really, in my head. Like, I mean, I'm fine mentally, but you know what I mean. Like, it's just.
Well, this is a tough thing. This is gonna wear on anybody's. It's gonna be huge. You gotta take care of yourself, man. If you need to go see somebody.
Yeah.
Go see somebody.
Well, I guess we'll be home in 2 days. We'll do something. Because I got problems. I got spinal stenosis and neck problems, just like Shannon did. It's been killing me. I don't know what the heck it is. Again, when I look to the right, I gotta do this, but that's at least my worries. I can fall apart. I don't care. I just want to get this off, get it just deserved. Need to do. So
we're doing the best that we can.
I appreciate it. Thanks for everybody's help. My post, I said the cops were dragging me. I was mad. I'm sorry.
No, I
didn't know. I know. And now
we understand. Yeah.
I was so mad.
I'm used to it.
I know. And I've done against cops. I have a bunch of cop friends.
No offense taken.
I just didn't. I wanted them to be found sooner, because I want to be able to see them again. Hug them.
Yeah.
I don't want to see them like they are now, which I'm probably going to, but it's gonna be rough. But I don't know. I don't remember them like that. So I don't know, because I already have enough in my head.
Yeah.
I've seen them. And I don't know why. It's like every time someone asks me, hey, what do you think happened? It's like, oh, here we go.
Yeah.
And I see it. It's like my sister's playing it for me like a film or something. It's weird. And then, I don't know if my dad told you, but the day we got here, we dropped off her stuff. We went downstairs and got off the elevator, and boom, there's a girl standing there, identical to my sister. I've never seen anybody ever look like my sister. I have a picture. I took a picture of her. And my dad, I look over, and every goosebump in his body was standing up. His hair was sticking up this high. And I wanted to like run up to her, and be like, "Are you with us? Are you playing?
Yeah.
It's fake." And I went over, and I literally had to go over and like look at her face. And I was like, damn, too bad.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
And then we went to the gas station to get some lighters, and little homeless guy just walked around, and he was like, "Stay strong." I was like, "Oh, I don't know. I believe in things like that."
Yeah.
He was. I mean, I get a friend every time you hear that. It's my friend request.
Friend request.
I even changed it to friend of friends.
Mm-hmm.
It's still ridiculous.
Wow, that's crazy.
But yeah, she had the same outfit, same hair, stuff here, jet black. Same type shirt, same spandex pants,
Really?
flip flops. It was It was her. It was.
You get the sign.
It was unbelievable. It's like my dad said, no, she's telling us she's here with us.
Yeah.
But I already knew that. But it was like like I felt better. I was real sad at the moment, but I felt better. And then when we left, I was like, okay. But it comes and it goes. 1 second I'm like, I forget all about it. And then I see it on TV, or I look at my phone, or I have a tattoo about her. It's a lupus ribbon. I got.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I got it. That was the first one, and my dad got one. My mom.
Sorry, man.
Yeah.
Huh.
But it just said Shannon, and
Yeah.
but I got it before our first lupus walk that we did, and I just couldn't wait to show her. And it was so sore. Oh my God! The guy who did it was like 400 pounds.
Oh, really?
He's stuck. It's all awful. It's got to be redone. And it's weird. I could feel it. My whole rib cage, like it felt like it was tattooing my nipple. I guess because all the nerve endings. Oh my God, it hurts so bad. But she was like, "Why'd you do that? Why'd you put it there?" I said, "Well, they said the worst place to put it was right there." And I said, "I want to feel so much pain as you do." And she said, "Well, why there?" I said, "Well, close to my heart." And I said, "Eventually, when you have kids, I'll put them there." And she's like, "Oh," and she cried and we hugged, and it hurt for hell. It hurt like hell for days. But I don't regret it ever. I'll never regret it. I got one here from my cousin that died 15 years ago. It's like my ex-girlfriend in Kansas said, I've never seen anybody go through as much as you have in your life. I mean, I've been to these 50 funerals, like that. Friends, family. I got no grandparents. I got one best friend. But it's pretty crazy. People ODing all the time. Old friends or car accidents. My cousin died car accident. He was 24. But July 27th, he'd have been 38. So it's been crazy. It's been a wild ride.
Rough, huh?
Yeah, I never thought this would happen. If you're gonna take your ankle out of my sister, God, that would have killed me. But man, poor little kids had nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with anything ever. They're so happy, so full of life. And it's just so weird. Bella, she was hugging the hell out of me before they left, and she didn't do that the whole time. The whole time she would not let me go. And she's being silly. She was like, "Uncle Frankie's in the house." She was like deepening in her voice.
Yeah.
Oh man, it made me melt. Even her just when they say Uncle Frankie or even Frankie, I didn't care. And call me Uncle. But Cece, it's too much for her to say Uncle. She's like Uncle Frankie. But Bella, she was just a kind heart. She was gonna be like me, I think. And Cece was gonna get her some trouble.
Yeah.
I think so.
That sounds like it.
That she's a little adrenaline junkie. She's gonna jump out of airplanes. She was fearless, very fearless. If there was a snake, ooh, snake. She wasn't scared of anything.
Really?
Yeah.
Those are the good memories, man. Those are the ones you want to hold on to.
Yeah, I wish I could have got to know more. But thanks to Shane and Facebook, I got to see him grow up. So I'm glad she did that. I mean, there's millions and millions of pictures.
Yeah.
She loves those kids. All she did was take pictures. And that one picture I have is my Facebook cover. It's 4th of July. We were getting ready, and I was like, "Let me go get ready first before we take pictures." She's like, "Oh, they look so cute. Let's take a picture real quick." I'm like, "No, yeah, please." It's like, "Please, I won't post it." So, okay. And she posted it, and everyone loved us how they for it. And I wanted to be red, white, blue like they were. I wanted to dress up for 4th of July. Take them out, carry them, go see fireworks. We get there, and it's poured down rain. We missed the fireworks.
Oh, no.
We got to go back home. But I recorded them on my phone for the girls, and they were like, "They'd be upset if you see them without them." I was like, "Well, I mean, they all left. Like I met them there, and when we got there, we were all hiding underneath the tent. And my dad was holding Bella, and my mom was holding Cece, or Shannon was, one or the other. And it was coming down, like out of nowhere. And I thought I was gonna cancel fireworks. It was so bad. And everyone left, and I went to Panera Bread. Pretty sure you guys go to Panera Bread. I went to go get some broccoli soup for everybody, and I was gonna go home. I was like, "Well, I'll clear it up." I said, "I want to go see the fireworks." It's only gonna be for like 30 minutes anyway. So I stopped there, and I was like, "I'm recording for the girls." I don't even think I even watched it because I was so busy trying to record it. Yeah, and they get to the house, and she was like, "Man, it would be if you seen them without them." I was like, "Oh shit." I can say someone sent it to me,
Yeah.
but I don't even think we ever showed them, But The broccoli soup, I was like, does Cece have this? She was like, I don't know, what's in it? I don't know. Like, I have to look up the ingredients. I mean, she used that word, any little thing. Ever since she had the epileptic shock, whatever you want to call it, she's been scared to death. And she was a nervous wreck constantly. And she followed every little thing she did. We put everything up that she couldn't eat, And, we bought everything she could, put it on her level. So if she went to grab something, it'd be something she wanted. And she was everything she'd read. If I had candy, and I thought, hey, can I get them a piece? And she would let me see it. And she'd read every little word, And so that's why I mean, you can watch one video and know she's into it. So other than that, other than that, that's all I really know.
Nothing else that you can think of, or any questions that we haven't asked you?
No, just what people say. That they thought that he was cheating, and Shannon said, well, if he is cheating, he doesn't have any game or something like that. So that would be something she'd say, But
She never said anything to you about it.
I wish she did. I wish, because I don't know what I could have done, but I don't know. I would have busted his ass in North Carolina. And got it out of him, that's for sure. No matter how big he got, I ain't scared of nobody, especially for my sister. How many fights I've gotten into for my sister, how many times I got beat up because of my sister. Guys have been in schools here. They are pins, they're actually pins, now stickers. Poking her on the school bus, they're poking her. I'm like, my sister, bunch of black boys. I was like, leave her alone, She said stop. They're like, oh yeah, you're gonna do something about it. And they like grabbed all their books and like hit me on the head. That's probably why I got neck problems. And it stomped me out on the bus right then and there. The bus driver didn't do nothing yet. But I didn't care. I'd do anything. It's my sister, it's my only sister. And she took me to her senior prom because I didn't have a date. Who does that?
Oh, really?
Senior prom?
Yeah.
And she was loved by many men. Any guy would want to be with her. And they were upset that she took me as a but I was proud, And she always got me girls to dance with. It's all her older girlfriends and things. So I had it made growing up. I had dated all her friends. Like, what friend did you date? I don't know. It's quite a couple. I still can. But yeah, I'd never do that. If I did, I'd tell you. I promise I would. But nothing. Because anything I could say to help, I would. Because I'd put him under the jail if I could. But I wish I did.
Well, I appreciate you taking time to talk to us. I know it's not easy.
Thanks for time.
I can imagine what you're going through. So.
Yeah, I'm sorry for like I told the coroner, but I'm sorry what you guys had to see and do. Whoever had to find them, I can only imagine they got to see that in their head. I couldn't imagine. I feel sorry for everybody involved.
Thank you.
Watching people on the news crying, I don't know who the heck they are. They don't know who they are and crying. I mean, it means a lot. It did. Like the kid last night, he said, he said something about one girl seen the other girl. It happening to them. He starts breaking down. I was breaking down. I'm like, man, this poor kid. He just got off work. Probably went by and just dropped off a baby bear, and all these kids were dropping off their favorite toys. I'm like, oh man, I wish we could give it back to them. Say, the girls want you guys to have
right.
But
touched a lot of lives.
Yeah, we're gonna donate them to St. Jude or something, and then give all the babies, all the bears and stuff, all the things that can be salvaged. Because what else are we gonna do? We took a couple things that we could, some cards and things, but I'd like to have some of their things, like their blankets and things.
Right.
But I mean, it's the yard's getting bigger and bigger. They keep piling stuff up. Every time it keeps breaking my heart. Like I want to go there so bad. I want to go in the house. I do. As bad as I know what happened in that house, it's probably all gonna hit me. But my sister loved her house. She worked very hard for what she had. And before she got with Chris, she was very wealthy. She had a huge house in Charlotte. You can look it up. Huge house. I mean, she did all on her own. She was making almost $500,000 a year. 20-something years old, like 22 years old. She's been very good. She was very, very smart. She was very business savvy. It's like I said, she could sell ketchup to a ketchup factory. She could. I don't know how she did it. I mean, I know she's pretty, but she could talk anyone.
Yeah.
So, and I was, I had a lot to keep up with, the competition.
Right.
Just make me look bad. You're at my mom and dad's house, and here you're in 2 houses already, 2 kids. We're going to be third, married, happy. And the wedding. If you watch the wedding video, I mean, it'll kill you. And they're so happy. I mean, it was unbelievable. I mean, he was so awkward. He did like this little. He tried to do this magic mic dance, and he's so awkward.
Oh, really?
But he did it all for her, and kind of a goofball. But maybe it made us all love him more. He did it just for her.
Right.
Who cared was watching. And he's shy like me. I'm a shy guy. I probably would never do that. I don't care how much I loved her. But I don't know. I met one that loved me as much as I love them yet, so we'll see. But yeah, that was, I don't know. And whoever made the video, whoever had edited and stuff, it was fantastic. They did a fantastic job. They did. I don't know if I'll be able to watch it again, but it's a good one. And his family didn't come to the wedding. They didn't come to Cece's birthday. That's such a shame a lot. Not for her, but for Cece. It's something they're gonna remember. But that's something they're going to regret forever now. So, I don't know.
We still have those memories.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't want to take up any more of your time. I appreciate you talking to us. We're just talking to everybody in the family, just getting kind of some background information. See if there's something that you never know when you might have a piece of information that triggers something else that we need to look into and stuff like that. So we're just trying to do a thorough investigation, talk to everybody.
Okay.
That's all to help Shannon, right?
Absolutely.
So we're going to pause that. That part is over with. Our conversation is in full swing, though. Sorry. Okay. All right, folks. So I want to see what's next in the Weld County files for us. And I also have a crazy story that I want to share with you guys. I don't know, maybe we should just do it separate, perhaps. What do you guys think? Well, why don't I just ask you if you've ever heard of the story first? How about that? Have y'all ever heard of the story of the Hicks doctor? This was a doctor in the 60s. Any of y'all ever heard of that case or that situation? So this is more of the text messages. Oh, I don't doubt that at all, Susie. Honestly, the investigators were quite affected by Chris Watts's actions and what they ended up having to recover and sort of clean up, if you will, right? Yes, Susie, that story. Excuse me. I really don't think they had any red flags either. I think that he kept things under wraps quite well. I think he acted as though he was the nonchalant, easy to get along with type person, and everybody was fooled, I do believe that they had a conversation when Shanann got home from the airport. I do believe that that was probably a heated conversation. I believe that she probably called him out on the expensive dinner that dinged on her phone as a notification. And I do believe that he probably admitted to having an affair and that he loved someone else. And I think that things just went super sideways fast. But I also believe that there's a level of planning to this because of in the searches with Nicole Kessinger, the situation with all of the deleting of the information and all the texts between Nicole and Chris and her whereabouts not ever being known, to be honest, from Sunday night to morning. We have no idea where she really was. She never fully answered the questions. She answered the questions on where she was after it all, and she answered all of the questions on where she was before it all. But she never once answered any of the questions surrounded by Sunday night, Monday morning. Those hours are completely unaccounted for. And we never did get the GPS coordinates to find out where she was. We do know that her cell phone pinged in the area. So all of it is pretty suspicious. This whole case has hugely affected so many people. And I believe the reason for that is because of Chris Watts going on national television, pleading for his wife and family to come home. And yet he's the one that buried them in oil tanks and in the middle of the Survey 319 site. So I hope he never says anything about the sensationalized, sensationalized aspect of this case, because he's the one that went on the frickin' sites and on the news sites, the channels, talking to them. So I think that they definitely had their, I mean, if they were able to get to Christopher Watts's locations and the drone and all of that as fast as they did, I have no doubt that they were able to. And I mean, they had found out about Nicole Kessinger within hours, like they knew all about it, kind of thing. So I don't doubt that if they knew all about her before he even mentioned anything about her, if they knew all about his whereabouts before he even mentioned anything about that, because they contacted Anadarko and got the GPS coordinates of the truck, they were able to get the drone, and they were already piecing things together before he even said a goddamn word about it, right? So I have no doubt in my mind whatsoever that they know whether or not for sure Nicole is guilty or not guilty. You tend to think that the parents might be responsible. What do you mean, Yvette? Like Chris's parents? Videos I saw quickly too. People walking out of the house that morning. Yes, it is very blurry, but I did have that footage enhanced, and I do really believe that you can see a ponytail. I do see two different height people. I do see two different legs, two different bums. One's wearing a hoodie, one's not. The walk is a little bit different. Oh, I'm not familiar with that case, Yvette, or I would absolutely talk about it. But it looks like the two of you know a little bit more than I do, even right now. I'd have to, maybe I've heard of it, but I'd have to look it up. It's sad, though, that this is all kind of okay, But to have the public seek the public information and then to get it and see that we're not even getting anything that's actually pertinent to what we're actually searching for. They know what we're searching for. but they purposefully don't release the things that I guess are going to point those fingers. Mob mentality, where the public might go crazy, against an individual, right, for their involvement. But there could be backlashes in many ways like that, right? I mean, to each their own, though. I've said that for years with you guys. To each their own. It happened years ago. Yeah, I'll have to look into it. Yes, Alice, I totally agree. Because the first time I saw it, I was like, whoa, wait a minute. And, thankfully, the tech person that helped me with that was able to enhance the enhanced footage. And you can still find that video on my YouTube channel. And I believe it is called the enhanced video of the enhanced footage. I didn't make it a very creative, topic, subject, or title, because I wanted everybody to be able to find it and know exactly what it was. It's the enhanced version of the enhanced footage of that night, of somebody leaving. And of course, we know Chris Watts was hauling out his family and had done the unthinkable, And sadly, this family's life is completely changed forever. But I know, Yvette, you're talking about a different case, but there's been many people that have tried to put the blame on the Watts parents and stuff of Christopher, and I just don't see that. He's a grown-ass man. I think he's quite capable of making his own decisions when he's in his 30s. You know what I mean? I don't think it's any more of his parents doing, kind of thing. I don't think they helped the situation. I believe they encouraged, the affair after finding out about it. And that's probably why they liked Nicole so much more than Shanann, right? So it was a story from 2020. Disappeared from her crib in Florida. Aw. See, I may have heard about this story. Yeah, but in my opinion, yes, Susie's right. You can really clearly see the ponytail. And it's just two different, it just is very obviously two different people, in my opinion. Although some people have seen it and said that they don't see what others are seeing. So it's kind of a personal thing where you want to go check it out and see for yourself and make up your own mind type deal. Well, the Hicks story that I want to bring to you guys is in regards to a doctor that was sort of falsely selling kids, if you will. I mean, he was supposed to be an abortion doctor, but he had convinced mothers to be having their children, and then he would take the children and basically give them out the back door to another family waiting who couldn't have children, that desperately wanted a family. It's sort of a bittersweet situation, but the time is ticking on figuring out, the figuring everything out to that situation, because all of the people are getting quite elderly and passing away. So it was all over TV. I don't know if any of you saw it or not, but it was in the 60s. And basically he would just erase the mother who had come in, any other personal information of them, kind of thing, and put down the people who were taking the baby home, put down their information as the parents of the child. Aw, thank you, Alice. Thanks for being you. You're so sweet. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. So very sad situation, but bittersweet, right? Because the people who couldn't have babies were just honestly trying to acquire a child to blend their family together, right? And they couldn't have one naturally, and it was just so sad. But again, like I say, bittersweet, because sometimes the mothers who had given birth were told that the children, just didn't make it, and they thought that their child had died. Meanwhile, their child is passed out the back door to be raised by another family, and just a really, really horrible kind of a situation that ended up into a big mushroom because there was like 200 plus kids that this happened to, and I mean, they go on to try to find out their lineage and their heritage and their history, only to find out that nothing's matching up and that there's something wrong, only for the big bombshell to go off of, this is how we actually got you into our family and stuff. So the people who this happened to are desperately seeking any information, which is what makes me want to share the story with everybody who sees my channel. I mean, who knows? You could be the one person who has some of that information or something like that could help someone, and you just don't even know. So, did you see Sherry on TV? How many of these babies got together later? I did see how many of them got together later in life. That's what I mean, how it was bittersweet. I mean, many of these children, of course, were raised in well families. I mean, they were healthy, they're happy, they're loved, they're successful, they have careers and lives and children of their own now and stuff like that. But when you go to seek your heritage and you don't have your proper bloodline, even as your family that you think is your family, and you find that out, I mean, that could be quite a huge bombshell, right? So these people, of course, have blended together as a family of its own, basically, which is really cool all in itself, and I don't think, like, it was kind of malicious, obviously, because he was taking these children away from the birth mother to give to a different person, right? Super, super huge story, regardless. I love how they all got together to kind of go through their heritage and stuff and what they do know together and piece together all their paperworks and stuff. Like, that helps, Yeah, that was really sad. I saw that part too, Susie. That was really sad. There's nothing worse than feeling unwanted and unloved and, just not wanted to be around. And that just broke my heart because I totally know what that feels like. I don't know. I feel like she'll regret that one day, how she reacted and how she treated her daughter and what she said and how she was as a person. It's really unfortunate that the Ruziks will never get to see their granddaughters grow up. We'll never get to see them get married or see them have children and become mothers themselves. And this whole family is completely smashed to oblivion because of Christopher Watts. It's so heartbreaking. And my heart goes out to all of them for sure. Well, folks, it's been really awesome hanging out. Last minute note, if any of y'all are searching for that last Christmas gift, please, please, please check out my online store, the www.welovesassyclassy.myshopify.com. I got a lot of really good deals there. There's makeup, there's dresses, there's heels, there's flats, there's menswear. I mean, honestly, and they're all really good deals. So I hope that you get a chance to check it out. If you guys enjoyed this little video together and hanging out, give me a like. I really appreciate the form of online support when you guys show me that. And then we're going to be back here Sunday at 1 p.m. Central Time to hang out face-to-face and do our chitty chat time. I will have the Christmas video posted before Sunday, I promise. So for all of you that are wanting to see the full thing, the full-blown video, because I put up bits and pieces on my Instagram, I haven't put up the whole shebang. So If you're interested in checking that out, stay tuned. Make sure you hit that notification bell and select the all options so you know when I do post that. And then we're going to be back Wednesday for 6 p.m. Central Time to continue our Wicked Watts Wednesdays. We'll go through the text messages here in file 34, I believe we're on. And I thank you guys for being here with me. I couldn't do this without y'all. So I love y'all and thank you for hanging out and taking some time out of your life to chill with me. I very much appreciate it. I hope everybody's holidays are going smoothly and it's full of laughter, good food, great conversations, good times. So we'll see you guys again soon for another true story with me, Sherry Weens. I hope you guys have a great night, and we'll talk to you soon. Stay safe out there. Bye for now.